A doo doo. Hey there. Hopefully the video is live. It says it is, so we're going to assume that that is true. So welcome back here. Happy Friday. I hope you're having a wonderful day once again. It is starting to turn around from all the rain that we've been having here in Napa, Idaho. It's been crazy. I know that people who live in Seattle, along the West Coast, they are so used to getting rain, and it's like just that's what it is. It's kind of an oddity to see the sun, but for us, it's a little bit of the other way. And as I look out my office window here right now, it's actually started to turn around. It was kind of cloudy and gray this morning. There wasn't any rain, at least not that I noticed. But it looks like the sun's starting to come out. The clouds are thinning out, and it's supposed to be a pretty dang good weekend. My yard is really happy because I'm going to be able to actually mow it with all the rain that's been going on. That has not been getting done. So with that said, I just hope you guys are having a really great week and enjoying what weather you have. Looking forward to a great weekend or however that might be. So live is always fun because then my brain just kind of goes out the window for a few moments and I'm like, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about. But today I want to talk to you a little about what one of the things that's really just a really big interest for me. I'm a really big fanatic. I'm a tech kind of guy. And I have a lot of smart home devices throughout my house. I've got cameras, I've got motion sensors, I've got contact sensors. We've got a lot of she who shall not be named devices throughout our home from good old Amazon. And I just like the way to automate my house and make life just a little bit simpler or hopefully easier, or maybe depending on if you talk to my family, it might just not be quite as easy, but it's definitely fun for me. I've always loved technology and trying to figure out what things might be possible. It goes back to my youth watching Star Trek and just seeing what was possible and just having massive dreams and ideas. So I started thinking about, how does this relate to cleaning your home? And I wanted to talk today about some devices, just different things that you might be able to do to kind of help automate the cleaning process and make your house a smart cleaning house versus just simply a smart home. And I'm going to kind of show you some ideas, some things I came across. Unfortunately, I don't own any of these at this point, so I can't give you a real good uh, uh, feedback on, a review on what they do, how well they work or whatnot. But I'm just looking at, if I was to go out and start purchasing things for my house to make our home a smart cleaning home, what would I get? And I know that a lot of us have heard of the Roombas, the iRobot, the vacuums, the smart vacuums, and those are very popular. And we're gonna, look at that. But there's a lot more than that out there, surprisingly. And I'm kind of curious as to what will happen here in the next couple of years, what things will come up with. It's pretty cool industry. And yeah, we'll go into it. So also part of what we're going to be doing too today is I'm going to try to show you a screenshot and we'll kind of see how that works. Let me see if I can go ahead and also be able to pull up live feed so I can see if anybody's commenting, because I'd love to be able to interact with you and answer any questions. There probably is going to be a little bit of a delay between what I'm doing right now and if you leave a comment. But if you're watching this live, give me a thumbs up. If you're not, give me a thumbs up because I'd love to see that and just get your feedback on all this. So let's go ahead and start here. Let me see if I can go ahead and show my screen. And hopefully if it does it right, yeah, like this, it'll be over here in the lower, it'll be your left-hand corner and my right hand. That's always fun, you go, woo. Okay, so it should be down here. Well, let's see how that works. Okay, hey, whoa, it works. Awesome. Your project has changed. Press send live. Oh, don't remind me. Send live. Okay, hang on a second. Oh, you're a munchkin. Send to live. Okay. Send to live. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened just a minute ago, but I opened up another screen, and hopefully you can see it down here, right there. And we're talking about smart homes, and we'll see how that works. That was kind of weird that did that. So this is all new. So hey, we're having fun with technology. So let's go ahead and go over here. And the first one, go ahead and look at this one here. It's called the Gecko. This thing here is really interesting. It's for cleaning windows. Let's see if this thing will actually open. Come on, open, you stupid thing. Okay, it may not work, but hey, we're going to talk about it. So this one here is it's a window cleaning device that will actually you just attach it to your window, and it's supposed to kind of like creep up the window and clean it. I thought that was kind of interesting. I mean, you know, somebody who's got a single story home and you've got the like lower ceilings, so you don't have really super tall windows, probably wouldn't be something you'd be interested in. But anybody who's got like those picture-sized windows that go up and almost like I want to call it like a cathedral, but they've got the transoms above and they're kind of like the angled or whatever. Those ones that just huge picturesque windows. This I think would be really awesome to have on that. And yeah, so. Pardon me, just the whole idea with the whole tech thing here, and I just like couldn't figure out why it was telling me to send stuff. It's just like, it's got my brain running in a different direction. So anyway, we'll get back on this. But yeah, I think that the idea of having something that can automatically clean your windows is a really cool idea, especially depending on where you're at and if you can't get a window cleaning service to come out very often, or just really great for in between. Because let's face it, you know, you can call up the window cleaning service and we highly recommend that you find somebody locally that can do that. Here in our area, we've recommended Integrity Window Cleaning out of Napa, and you should look them up. But they can't come out every day. You know, it's like house cleaning. You know, it'd be great if we could come in every day and clean your house and give you that amazing home all the time. But we can't. I mean, well, maybe we could, but I'm telling you, that would be pricey. I mean, even me, I'd be like, whoa. So in between times, though, it's really great to have something that can help you out. And I really think something like this would be really good. This next item, and I don't know, let's see if we've got it here. It's kind of hard to see on my stuff. Hopefully it's this one in the middle. It looks like an iPhone. This one I heard about, and I believe it's available. Yeah, it is for either Android or iPhones. And this is a device, if you don't have a smart dryer, what this does is you put it inside your dryer, and it will tell you if your clothes are still damp, if they're dry. It'll give you moisture level, things like that, so you can know without having, and it can alert you when your dryer's done, so you're not constantly having to go back and forth. We just recently got upgraded our washer and dryer after like 10, 15 years or something like that, and yeah, almost 15 years. Gosh, our anniversary, my wife and I's anniversary, is going to be here in September, and it'll be our 15th wedding anniversary. So just like, wow, that's crazy. So we went ahead and upgraded those, and so we get notified that there's apps, but I know that not everybody, they can be expensive if you're just starting out. But I thought this was a really good alternative, and I think this would help, you know, making your cleaning, you know, your laundry a little bit simpler. And speaking of laundry, something that I didn't get on here in this list, I found it somewhere online. I was trying to find it before I went ahead and went live, and I just couldn't. And it's a device call it device. It is this machine that will actually fold your laundry, and I think it only does like basic stuff, and it's like $16,000. And I'm like, is there something I could sell? Oh, just kidding. You know, it's just really, I mean, that would be really good. Something that could fold our laundry. I think if we all could find something that would do all the dishes, a robot that would do the dishes for us and do the laundry, it would be amazing. But until then, here's this device. You can find it on Amazon or other places, but in all this stuff here, I've got a list on Amazon. If you're interested, I can send you a link for this, or let you know, so you can kind of check out things that I might add later on. And yeah. So another one here is a faucet. Now, the reason I think this would be really good for making your house a smart cleaning house is because you can, if you happen to have, I believe it works with Google and Amazon's she who shall not be named devices, and you can tell it to pour a certain amount of water or whatnot. It's really great if you're trying to do stuff and you don't want to have don't want to touch your faucet, especially as we're trying to make sure we keep things clean and disinfected, and really good sanitation going on here with things. But yeah, you don't want to have to touch it, and it'd be great to be able to have something that could help you out to fill things up. That way, it frees up your time a little bit more without having to constantly do that. So that's why I thought that would be really great there. Now we've got these robot things here. The first one is called it's by iRobot, and I know there's other companies that make these things, but this one's the Brava Jet, specifically the M6. And what this is really good for is just specifically doing hard floors. So if you've got a lot of hardwood floors or stone floors or anything that you want to make sure gets cleaned, like mopped, this thing is specifically designed for that. So I thought that would be really good because I know that the floors, I don't know about you guys' home, but my house, the floors are the ones that take the beating the most and probably get less tender loving care as they ought to. And it's just because, when we've got 5 kids and they're constantly going in and out of the house and trying to keep the dust and keep them clean is, yeah, you'd think that, having a house cleaning business that, our home would be really spotless and be like a staged home for what we can do. No, it's not. Yeah. I should show you sometime maybe what our house looks like when we don't do anything. It's really scary sometimes. But I know that our floors should really use it. And I think that would be really interesting. I've thought ours is not quite a large enough home for something like this. At least I don't think so. Maybe, who knows? But, excuse me. Yeah, I think something to mop it would be really great. And I know that some of the robotic vacuums, they do both vacuum and mop. So either way. And then there's the iRobot, that's your vacuum. They're getting better at these. Some of them I know I've seen out there that they can, when they go to the charging station, they also have a container that they can empty their own container into, so that they can do multiple times. But I think really if you're dealing with something where you've got an area that just has a lot of dust and you're trying to keep that clean, robotic vacuum really good for trying to keep that up on a regular basis, because one of the things we go into is a lot of homes with people that have pets, and I'm a big lover of dogs. I really like dogs. Cats are good too. I don't have anything against them, but I'm just more of a dog lover. But even with cats, we go into homes where they just have so much hair that they've lost, especially like the long-haired dogs, and this kind of weather just wreaks havoc on them. And yeah, they've got a lot of hair buildup in between, even when we're coming, like every other week. So something like this would be really cool to help out and reduce some of that, so that you don't have to deal with it as much. Another thing, if anybody who's got pools, this is a robotic. Oh darn it! I don't know. I'm trying to read what it says here. The Dolphin. There we go. It's called the Dolphin. It's supposed to be able to clean, a robot that cleans your pool. So, hey, that's pretty cool. Maybe, depending on what's going on, I don't know how well these work. I wonder, my thought process is, if I've got, obviously you're going to have the pool cleaning company come out every so often to make sure, they take care of all that stuff. But in between, when you have like the crazy weather that's been going on, or the wind blows, something that just makes it really crazy, and you're not able to get out there and give it covered, this might be a really good device to go ahead and make sure that you can keep it clean in between when your service comes. I'm looking at this. It's a robotic lawnmower, and I wonder, because our grass, I mean, my grass is maybe about like that tall, something like that. It looks like a jungle out in our yard. I don't know how well this would work on something that high, but for maintenance and everything, I really think that having, if you've got it, if you're helping keeping your house taken care of, and including the outdoors, this would be really good to have. And I've always kind of thought about it. I even saw one time they have a robotic snow blower, I believe. Now, here down in the Treasure Valley in Idaho, we really don't have a need for that, except for when we have like Snowpocalypse 2017. But outside of that, we really don't have one. But if you happen to live in an area that has a lot of snow, that might be interesting to look at. So yeah, this is a robotic lawnmower. This is the Landroid M250. I really don't even know if you guys can see that down there. Hopefully, down there. But yeah, take a look at that kind of thing. This is something I saw a long time ago. Well, not too long ago, but it's from iRobot, which they tend to make a lot of stuff. Careful. I remember seeing a movie with Will Smith, and they tried to take over. So just be cautious. This one here is for cleaning gutters, and it's got different attachments. I was watching a really cool video on just like their demo thing. And it fits in most standard size gutters, and you can have it automatically go and it senses and does it, or you can use it like a little remote that it's got on there, and you can go forward, backwards. But really great, and I like the idea of this because what they were saying is that it helps to eliminate you having to get up there, put your ladder, go so far, and then turn around, get down, move your ladder, and go, and just keep going. Or, like, let's be honest, most of us, at least guys, have you ever seen those not the videos, but those pictures of the, why women live longer than guys? Yeah, that's what's coming to mind. Because guys are more likely to lean as far as possible over, outside of the safety boundaries for your ladder, and this here would help eliminate that and keep them clean. I know there's other options, but I really like the kind of concept, and it's waterproof, so once you get it down, it gets all that gunk all over it, you can spray it off. So that's pretty cool. As far as like making, taking care of the home and things around the home a little bit easier. I know it's not like cleaning related, but it's really cool. We've got a couple of different smart pet feeders, and these things, some of them, like this, the white one here, from what I understand, it has a camera in it, so you can, and a speaker, so you can talk to your pet. There's some really cool things out there. I even saw one that geez. Trust me, I really can talk, but just sometimes I get my own tongue, it's tied, and I have to, okay. But what I'm trying to say is there are some really great tech devices out there for helping out with your pets, and they can like give a treat every so often. You can talk to your animal when you're gone, and I know that a lot of the animals have been overloved by us in these past couple of weeks when we're home more. Dogs are excited because they think that finally we've come home to stay with them, and cats are going, yeah, they decided that you're the loser that I always thought you were. You know how cats are. Darn them. They're always trying to kill you in your sleep. You guys should check those videos out. Those are fun. So anyway, yeah, my brain goes off in little things. Anyway, so back to the smart stuff here. Hey, just check these things out. You've got these really cool pet automatic feeders. I think that they, depending on your circumstances, they might be a really good alternative or something just to kind of add to your smart home. And the last thing here I wanted to look at is for the outside again, and it's something I've been looking into possibly, and that is a smart sprinkler controlling thingy device. Wow, that was good. Yes, so what this does, and something I really like, is the idea that you can program it, which most of them you can, but with the smart one, you can run it from your phone. You can connect it to your other smart devices. It also looks at the rain and it allows for your skip days and updated weather, and just that way you have better control over your watering of your yard, which then cuts back on your work from doing mowing and things like that, or overwatering or killing your plants. If you have a line that goes out to a garden, I just think having something that allows you to have better control over that kind of stuff would save you time. Eventually, it would save you money, and you'd be able to keep your home up to date much better than just having the old standard one where you have to turn it on and off. And if it's raining or the weather's going to be freezing, you have to remember to shut it off, and that way it doesn't kill or destroy things. But yeah, so here's just a couple of items I saw, and I wanted to share that with you guys and kind of hopefully give you some ideas on what you might be able to do. And as I continue to find things that I think that would be a benefit to you, I'll be happy to get that out there. But I'd love to hear your guys' take. Let me know something if you've seen something that would help make your home a smart cleaning home and would help you out with chores around the house. Go ahead and share those in the comment. That way we all can benefit. If you've got some things that you think that I didn't should have added, maybe something you think I should have left out. I'd love to hear your feedback. Tell me what you think. Let me know also if there's anything else you'd love to hear about and have us talk about here on this on these videos. I'm always looking for new ideas. Until next week, you take care and have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your time with your family, and we'll see you here back next week. Bye.